You know what, guys? It's since I'm really not gonna be able to remember much about the Rumble if I go to bed, because half the time when I watch the Rumble or any pay-per-view for that matter, I tend to forget what exactly happened, like what the basic details of what happened in the matches. So it's about 12. I've got to get up at like 6:30, 40ish. So I'll try to make this quick. So the 2013 Royal Rumble. Okay, I'll start off while I look up my notes because I got notes on my iPhone. Uh, wrote like what I gave scores to each individual match, and like what happened and all that. The result. There is pretty much the result and what I gave the rating, and I'll just go over that. So let me start off by saying it could have been a better product. It really could have, mainly because of what happened and they're on the Royal Rumble match. But we'll get to that later. We'll get to that in a minute. So there was only 4 matches pretty much in this pay-per-view. So, well, I didn't really watch the Antonio Cesaro versus the men's match. So, yeah, I didn't pay attention there. So I can't really give a rating to that because I didn't really watch it that much, or I didn't go watch the pre-show or whatever. But pretty much Antonio Cesaro defeated the Miz to retain his United States title. So okay. But anyways, we'll start off with the first match, which was Alberto Del Rio versus the Big Show for the World Heavyweight title in a last man standing match. First off, they started the show pretty much. The Big Show comes out, and then Alberto Del Rio's getting ready to come out, but um, Ricardo and Alberto are talking backstage, and then they see Bret Hart. Bret Hart talking about how he reminds him of a Mexican Bret Hart. Alberto said he reminds him of a Canadian Alberto Del Rio. It was a weird segment. Bret Hart gives his glasses to Ricardo. Like I said, it was a weird promo. It was just a weird segment all around. But anyway, to the match. So okay, so first off, I don't know. I haven't seen much of Last Man Standing match, but this was for the most part, it was kind of a boring Last Man Standing match. It really was. I gave this match a 2.5 out of. I'm doing this out of 5, like 5 stars and all that. I gave this a 2.5 out of 5. I could have. I understand that it's the Big Show, but against Alberto Del Rio, for one, is a mismatch, and you wouldn't expect it to be a good match, but you would think they would figure out a way to make it a good match. But I didn't really enjoy it that much, so yeah, not much to say, but besides the fact that uh they kept getting up, because there's multiple times where it looked like they were about to be out for the count, but they end up getting up. There's one point where Big Show and Del Rio are on the stage area, and they're like on some part of the stage, and Big Show pushes Del Rio off onto and through the table. Del Rio gets up. They go back in the ring, and during like the end of the thing, Big Show is on the ground, and Del Rio has the cross arm breaker, or I think that's the move, yeah, on the Big Show, and here comes Ricardo Rodriguez because his feet is like underneath the ropes, the Big Show's, and here comes Ricardo, um, putting duct tape over his legs and the bottom rope. So basically, Del Rio wins because Big Show's uh, leg or feet are tied with duct tape onto the rope. Honestly, it was just a bad ending overall. They could have did better with that. I mean, I understand it's a big show and you gotta figure out some kind of way to do it like that, but come on now. WWE. Oh, and you think it gets more predictable? We'll talk when we get to the Royal Rumble and the Rock versus Funk. You'll see. But for right now, the next match, Team Hell No versus Team Rune Scholars for the Tag Team Championship. I give this match a 3 out of 5. It was fairly decent. There's some parts where I was just like about to fall asleep, but for the most part, it was a decent match. How the match ended, I don't remember what King did the Rose, but basically Daniel Bryan puts Damian Sandow with the no lock, or he keeps changing it. Like the no lock, yes, it was the yes lock, but then it became a no lock. It was a belt lock at one point. I don't remember that, but we got him in no lock, made Sandow tap out, and still your tag team champions, Team Hell No. So 3 out of 5, decent match. There's some parts where it could have been better, but for the most part, it was a decent match, I say. Alright, the Royal Rumble match. Now, I'm giving this match a 2 out of 5. Only because of the winner. If the winner of this match wouldn't have won the match, I give this a 4 because I thought it was a pretty good Rumble up until the very end. But we'll get to that. So, as you all remember, last Monday, Dolph Ziggler won the Beat the Clock challenge and thought he could pick any number he wanted, but Vicky informed him that it wasn't any number, it was any number from 1 to 2. So earlier before the Rumble, or I think it was like an interview before, Dolph Ziggler informed Matt Striker that he was going to go in as entrance number 1, and then entrance number 2, out of nowhere, Chris Jericho comes out. I was not expecting Jericho to come out at all. It blew my mind that Jericho came back. I'm hoping it's not just a one-time deal, and hopefully he's back for at least another WrestleMania, at least for that, for a couple of months, to be in the chamber, and then, because right now Jericho didn't win, so that, hopefully he's there for the chamber, and then he's there for another Mania, and then afterwards, I guess they can do whatever with him, I guess. I would like to see him champion again, but something tells me that's not going to happen, so whatever. So, the Royal Rumble, and there was a couple of surprises. Goldust, the Godfather, who went in there and then got eliminated by Dolph Ziggler as soon as he got in, so he didn't beat Santino Marella this time, we all know that, but that was a bad Rumble for Santino. Also, Santino came out, he was there for about like 10 seconds, and then everybody pretty much got him out. But also surprises, can't really say Sin Cara's a surprise. Like, I think he was coming back from injury or something. I don't remember. I haven't been keeping up too much with or WWE as a whole. Other surprise entrants, there weren't that fairly many surprises, honestly. I was expecting a pretty fair amount of surprises. But yeah, and eventually, if there might have been one major one that I'm forgetting right now, but I don't remember. So yeah. All right. So the final 4 end up being Dolph Ziggler. Not Dolph. No, it wasn't Ziggler. The final 4 end up being Randy Orton, John Cena, Sheamus and Ryback. Ryback entered at 30. Cena entered at 19. Sheamus was like 12 or something like that. Orton was like 26 or 27 or something like that, somewhere high up there. Sheamus, I think, had the lowest number out of the four. So how did it? I can't. It's just what it is with me, I have a bad memory. I have really bad short-term memory. But eventually, it's down to, I think Sheamus eliminated Orton. It might have been Ryback, I don't remember. But it ends up going down between Sheamus, Ryback, and Cena. Ryback eliminates Sheamus, and then it's down to Ryback and Cena. You all know where this is going. Ryback was about to win, and then Super Cena wins. I saw this coming, I really did, but it blows my mind that this fag. I'm sorry, I shouldn't be saying that, but I'm sorry. I just do not believe he deserves to win this Rumble. I'm sorry. There's other people like Wade Barrett and Dolph Ziggler, even though he has Money in the Bank, which is why I kind of thought he wouldn't win in the first place, even though they kind of hinted that he would earlier. And like he said, he was gonna win the Rumble, cash in Money in the Bank, and then go on to WrestleMania and unify the titles. So he kind of teased that, but that ain't happening now. Or it could happen. I don't know. But just like Dolph Ziggler, Wade Barrett, I would have been fine with Orton or Sheamus, even though I'm not fairly too fond of them. Not the new Orton, not the new Sheamus either. But even Ryback, I really thought they were going to make Ryback win this. But it's just typical WWE making Cena win and going on to WrestleMania for the WWE title, like always. It's typical John Cena, it's typical WWE, it's the same product we've been given over the years. We get 1 year finally of no Cena pretty much as champion, and we're gonna get another year of him being champion again. Whatever. So, like I said, the Rumble would have been a 4 out of 5 if Cena didn't win. I'm sorry. I can't. I do not like the fact that Cena won. It bothers me so bad. And now we get to the main event: the WWE Champion CM Punk versus The Rock. Okay, so I give this match a 3 out of 5. It was okay, decent for the most part. Basically, they're fighting and all that, yeah. And Punk is trying to hit the GTS, I think, and then The Rock basically counters it, spine busts him, tries to go for the people's elbow. As soon as he's getting ready to hit the people's elbow, the lights go out, and the lights stay on or out, or I should say out. They stay out while you can see pretty much that the Shield are attacking The Rock. Now remember, last Monday night, Mr. McMahon said if the Shield attacked CM Punk, he would be stripped of the WWE title. So the Shield put The Rock through a table, which we can pretty much see, even though it's the lights are turned out. We pretty much know what the Shield doing is. We're not stupid. And the lights come back on, and the Shield are gone. And CM Punk laughing, brings The Rock in. 1, 2, 3. Still your champion, CM Punk. However, Mr. McMahon comes out because, like he said, if the Shield were involved, he would be stripped of the title. Which we knew that was the Shield. And as soon as Mr. McMahon was getting ready to strip him of the title, The Rock says, no, I want if you're not going to be the one to, pretty much he said, you're not going to be the one to strip him of the title, I am. So he asks for McMahon to instead restart the match. Mr. McMahon agrees, and CM Punk's about to hit him with the GTS again, and once again, The Rock counters it. Spinebuster hits people double. 1, 2, 3, your new WWE champion, The Rock. Now, the problem I have with this, I have a major problem with this. First off, because it's going to be Rock Cena too, and we all know how bad that was. Mostly because John Cena was messing up that match, which it could have been a good match if it wasn't for Cena messing up for the most part. But I don't have a problem with it, as I do like The Rock. I just like CM Punk more. It's just the fact that we all know what they're doing. It's so typical of what they're going to do. They made Cena win the Rumble for a reason. They made him win because they were going to make The Rock win, and they're going to make The Rock win at Elimination Chamber, and then he's going to defend the title against Cena at WrestleMania. It's going to be Rock versus Cena too, even though it was once in a lifetime. That was the most bullshit tagline. And it's going to be Rock Cena too, and Cena is going to be the WWE Champion by WrestleMania. It bothers me that that's going to happen, and it's typical. It's predictable too. And it's the fact that I saw Cena win his match. I also saw The Rock win in his match as well, because I knew it was going to happen. But in my mind, I was like, please don't let it happen. Let Punk win, and let someone else win the Rumble. But no, they're going to go the route that I knew was going to happen. I knew Cena was going to win. I knew The Rock was going to win, even though I like him. And congrats on winning the WWE Championship. Even though he don't appear that much, but I have respect for The Rock, so I can't be too mad about that. But it's the fact that he's going to lose the title to John Cena. I'm sorry. I just don't like the fact that this is happening. CM Punk was the only way from keeping it from being Rock Cena too, and hopefully keeping it the WWE title from Cena. But now they're just gonna make Cena win, which I don't know why they keep doing this. Why do they not go to the younger talent? Why do they? I understand that Punk's reign needs to end as soon as it can, but come on. Cena has way too many titles. He's had like 10, 11 title reigns. That is just enough. That's kind of like how Triple H was. Even though I like Triple H and he was my favorite wrestler at the time, it was just enough. We knew it was enough of him winning the titles. It's just, we're sick of the crap that they do every time. We know it's going to happen. So that's why I'm mad about that, because I knew it was going to happen, and it's typical WWE, and that is why I'm giving this whole pay-per-view a 2.75 out of 5, because it's predictable. If it went out, sorry, I don't know. It might have went out there, but because my computer went out, it's not cool. But like I said, because of that, because of Cena winning, and because of The Rock winning, it's not even the fact that Rock won, it's because of Cena. If the whole reason, if Cena did not win that Rumble, this could have been an okay pay-per-view. This event could have been like a 3.75 out of 10. But no, it's just that simple. It's that simple. Cena winning pretty much ruined the whole pay-per-view experience for me, so sorry on that rant. I just had to, because it bothers me so bad that we're living through this again. It bothers me so bad. Anyways, it is getting late. It is 12:20, and it is getting late. I need to hit the bed. I need to get in the shower first, and then hit the bed. So, anyways, this is 615 Tennessee Titans. That was pretty much my Royal Rumble thoughts and review. Like I said, could have been a good pay-per-view, but Cena winning kind of ruined it for me. It really did. Sorry. You might have, if you're a Cena fan, you probably enjoyed it for the most part, but us Punks fans and others, because of Cena winning, it kind of ruined it from being a great Royal Rumble. Then it was just an okay, kind of bad pay-per-view. But anyways, 615 Tennessee Titans. It is late. I need to go to bed, take a shower, and all that. So until then, peace.